Hi, Shah. This is Rahul Naresh, and it's another podcast presented to you from SportsKhabri, and we're talking to somebody who's really blown the internet with his trick shots, his freestyling, an art that is not well recognized in India yet, but it's coming to some popularity, we can say. But Shah, like before we start talking about freestyling and everything else, what drew you to football? How did you start playing the sport when you were a kid? How did you feel about football? Did you have any particular favorite teams or like favorite players and things like that?
Thank you very much, Rahul, for having me today. It's a great, pleasure. Uh, I think I was not interested in football when I was a kid. I was only interested in playing cricket. Uh, but suddenly something happened in 2016 that changed
Okay.
me. And I still remember after trying my hand at football, I discovered that I like this sport more than any other sport. Uh, so in year 2016, uh, if you know, arrest took place in Kashmir. Uh, I was having nothing to do those days, other than playing, sports. And some of my friends who were, playing football before me, they called me to play football with them. And as I said, after trying my hand at football, I discovered that I like this sport more than any other sport. During my school days, I was a shy kid. I never thought of that I will come this far one day. But I should give credit to I think Ronaldo, Cristiano
Okay.
Ronaldo, because after watching his videos, I got inspired. And while watching videos on YouTube, I still remember in year 2017, I came across a video on YouTube. It was trick shot, and I could see that some of guys, are doing some tricks with football. They are passing ball football through moving tires. They are chipping the ball into the basketball net, and I was really shocked. I was like, wait, what's that? I only know about juggling. I only know about football. I'm new at football, but this is something creative. This is something out of box. But next day I also went out, and I told my sister to take a video of my juggling, not trick shot, because I was not knowing about trick shots. I was only knowing how to juggle the football. And when I juggled the ball, she took a video of it. But that time, I still remember I was having that phone, Sony Xperia,
Okay.
and the camera was good, not that good, but the video was of very poor quality, which I uploaded on my Instagram. And that thing really made me sad. And in the same evening, when I uploaded the video, I was staying in my room. My sister told me, why you look so sad? And I replied, now I know what I want to do in my life. She said, what? I said, football trick shots. And she replied, what's that? I said, it's a trick with the football. And I also showed her some of my tricks. I tried some tricks, and I also described her. I tried some tricks in my room. And she told me, why don't you try some tricks outside also? I said, I don't have a good camera phone and a pair of shoes. After some days, when I came back home from ground, when I asked her for a glass of water, she gave me a glass of water, but also she gave me a pair of shoes and a good camera phone, and I was really shocked, and it made me emotional. After that I tried my best to do more trick shots, and I told her to now take videos, and I uploaded it on on my social media. After that, when I got good reaction from people on my videos, good likes, appreciations, then I thought, now it's time to make more good videos, to work hard, to give my best, to try more difficult tricks. And when I did some of my tricks, I also introduced new equipments, like as I said, they were doing tricks with the basketball net, tape rolls, moving tires, not moving tires, just tires. I
Hmm.
introduced these equipments in my videos. And I also tried to switch off my uh, this rooms switch with football.
Oh,
And it was something new to people. It got good reaction. And after that, media came to my house. They started connecting with me, to have my views on what motivated me to do these tricks, to join the sports. And then after, when I got featured in media, a lot of people started calling me, even youngsters from different parts of Kashmir, like Baramulla, Anantnag, Kupwara, Srinagar, and all other districts. They were like, how you did this? They were inspired. Even I thought that today, not only my hard work worked on me, but also it helped me to connect and transform the youth of Kashmir into football trick shots. And I think that was a big achievement for me at that time. And while talking to them on phone, they were like, how do you do these tricks? We are really surprised. And I was like, practice, practice, and practice. So I look up to Cristiano Ronaldo. And when I started playing football, I started watching his videos on YouTube. And we all know that he has done a lot of hard work to reach this level. And then Messi, because Messi was already magical, since the childhood. But Ronaldo is something which I look up to for inspiration, and I really like him. Uh, I share his videos. We all know Ronaldo is a star, football star, and there is, I think, nothing to say about that.
yeah. Shah, but I seen some of the videos, and you do some of them at home itself. Nobody says anything at home. You'll break this, you'll break that. Because if I kick the football in my house, my mother says, "Please stop, sit down." At your house, the support is great. It looks like it must be great.
Yeah, initially it was great because when I started, I was in ninth standard. और उस टाइम पे उतना प्रेशर नहीं था स्टडीज का.
Uh,
बट विद द टाइम, जब एक एक लेवल आगे बढ़ा, लाइक 10th में आ गया, 11th में आ गया, 12th में आ गया, तो पढ़ाई का प्रेशर भी आ गया. एंड पेरेंट्स वर लाइक, नाउ प्लीज स्टॉप डूइंग दिस ट्रिक्स, you are just doing these tricks all the day, you don't study this that. But I was like, no worries, I will balance between sports and these tricks. But I think the sport has been great since I started, and I hope they will, continue it the way they were supporting me. And yeah, sometimes they are like, अरे यार छोड़ दे, क्या मिलता है इससे, कुछ नहीं मिलता है, क्या करता रहता है, सिर्फ ट्रिक्स बनाता है. बट ट्रिक शॉट इज माई पैशन, आई विल नॉट लीव देम नाउ. इतना मैंने अचीव किया, इतना हार्ड वर्क किया, अब इन द मिडल छोड़ना, it will not good thing for me. I will continue them. I will make them popular. I will show everyone that we can play football through trick shots also. And if we don't have any playground in our area, it's not necessary to go to playground to play football. We can play football through trick shots. And today we know social media has a lot of scope, potential to reach out to people outside uh, Kashmir, I should say, like me, जैसे मैंने किया. एंड नाउअडेज आप देख सकते हैं, अब हर कोई सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म पे हमें मोनेटाइज का एक ऑप्शन मिलता है, इफ यू गेट गुड रीच, सो यू कैन अर्न आल्सो फ्रॉम सोशल मीडिया. एंड मेरा भी थोड़ा ऐसा हो रहा है, लेकिन 5 साल के बाद अब इवेंचुअली हो रहा है. तो या, इट्स अ ग्रेट थिंग.
no, you mentioned reaching out of Kashmir, and it's been great for Indian football, not only for people who are on the pitch, but for people like you, artists who make videos. How does it feel to be a part of Kashmir and reach out to so many people in India and across the world. And moreover, what would you tell people of Kashmir? And how do you convince them? You know what? Like, let's play football. Let's. We've seen people like Danish Farouk reach great levels in his career. He's from Kashmir, and you yourself are doing extremely well. So, how do you? What would you tell the people of Kashmir? And how do you think the football scene is right now in Kashmir?
I live in a place where there is not, uh, fascination about football. Not so much fascination about football other than cricket. Yeah, there I should say there is fascination about football and cricket other than any other sport. And I live in a place which is still not connected to the rest of the country through rail, right? You might be knowing this, but despite all these, challenges, uh, I came so far. That too in few years. I think 2 to 4 years, and I'm connected to the lot of people outside Kashmir through social media. Still, we don't have that much resources in Kashmir, right? Like the facilities which are available in metropolitan cities, like Delhi, Bangalore, or any other city, Chandigarh. But still, I achieved a lot all these years. I came so far all these years, and having so much challenge, many challenges, but still I tried my best and reached to Indian football team captain Bajing Bhutia and all other celebrities. I reached to Tony Cruz. I reached to Sevilla FC, and now imagine about those who have lot of resources. Think about those people who have lots of resources. They can do wonders, and there are people in Kashmir who often tell, like, we don't have internet in Kashmir, we don't have facilities. But I did. I also faced a lot of challenges. uh, आई होप कि बाकी लोग भी ऐसा ही सोचे, ऐसा ही करें कि एक्सक्यूज ना बनाए, क्योंकि अगर आप एक्सक्यूज बनाएंगे कैमरा के लिए तो उससे आपका ही नुकसान होगा, उससे आपका फायदा नहीं होगा, आप पीछे हो जाएंगे. पीपल इन कश्मीर ऑफन से हमें वो किया जाता है, वी डोंट हैव इंटरनेट, वी हैव दिस, दे आर ओनली मेकिंग एक्सक्यूजेस. और अगर आप एक्सक्यूज बनाएंगे ना, यू यूर सेल्फ नो कि उससे कुछ नहीं होगा, उससे हमारा ही नुकसान हो जाएगा. सो डोंट फोकस ऑन सच स्मॉल थिंग्स. अभी कम रिसोर्सेज हैं, उन्हीं का इस्तेमाल करके मैं आगे आया, इतना आगे आया कि आई एम कनेक्टेड टू द रेस्ट ऑफ द कंट्री. 2019 में इंटरनेट बंद था, फिर 2021 में भी बहुत बार इंटरनेट बंद हुआ. 2G था, लेकिन आई वाज स्टिल अपलोडिंग माय वीडियोस ऑन 2G. मेरी फिर भी स्टोरी फीचर हो गई दिल्ली में, जबकि कश्मीर में 2G इंटरनेट था. 2G नहीं है, हम तो मुझे याद है VPN के थ्रू इंटरनेट चलाते थे. लेकिन मैंने एक्सक्यूज नहीं बनाया, मैंने उस टाइम भी वैसी वीडियोस बनाया जिस जिस तरीके से मैं आज बनाता हूँ. तो जैसे आपने बोला कि आप कश्मीर के जो यंगस्टर्स हैं जो मुझे देख रहे हैं, क्या बोलना चाहते हैं, मेरी यही मैसेज है. आफ्टर फेसिंग लॉट ऑफ चैलेंजेस आई स्टिल केम सो फार. एंड आई लिव इन अ प्लेस जहाँ पे उतनी फैसिनेशन नहीं है क्रिकेट या फुटबॉल के बारे में. क्रिकेट के बारे में तो है, फुटबॉल के बारे में अभी भी उतनी नहीं है. लेकिन मैं बहुत उन चैलेंजेस के यू नो बाद भी मैं बहुत आगे आया. सो दिस इज माई मैसेज.
Right. Chad, let's talk about these trick shots. We've seen so many of them that it's amazing to watch. Uh, but after a while, how do you find new things? How do you do? How do you find like new trick shots to do or new inventions? Where do you come across these ideas?
When I started, I tried to replicate, Dude Perfect, because at that time I was not having any, concept or idea about football trick shots. I'm talking about year 2018. But after that, I put my own concepts, ideas, और उनके फिर मुताबिक मैंने trick shots बनाए. See how it goes. Like I make a trick shot today, and I introduce some new equipments like Costco ball or any other equipment. If I got good reaction on video, then फिर मैं क्या करता हूँ, मैं सोचता हूँ कि हाँ, लाइक मेरा टारगेट इससे पहले कहीं और था, अब मैं या तो उसकी डिस्टेंस बढ़ाता हूँ, या इक्विपमेंट्स में मतलब थोड़ा चेंज लाता हूँ। लाइक कॉस्को बॉल को मैंने टेप रोल के बीच में से निकाला। अब इस बार मैं सोचूंगा कि नो, अब टेप रोल नहीं, अब मैं वाटर बॉटल लाऊंगा, बड़ी वाली, जिसमें बहुत बड़ी स्पेस हो, जिसमें कॉस्को बॉल जाए। तो ऐसे ही मैं वीडियोस बनाता हूँ। और it's easy to make concepts and ideas, but it's difficult to work on them. जैसा वीडियो में दिखता है वैसा नहीं होता है, ये बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है। देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ एक्सर्शन बिहाइंड दीज ट्रिक शॉट्स। तो कोई देखता है मेरे 16 सेकंड का वीडियो, he or she be like, अरे ये तो मैं भी कर सकता हूँ, इट्स वेरी इजी। बट बिलीव मी, इट्स नॉट वेरी इजी। जिन्होंने आज तक मेरे साथ वीडियोस बनाए हैं, जितने भी फ्रेंड्स मेरे वीडियोस में आए, यू कैन और एनी अदर पर्सन कैन टेल देम हाउ डिफिकल्ट इट इज टू मेक ट्रिक शॉट्स, चाहे वो इजी हो या डिफिकल्ट। दैट्स व्हाई आई केम दिस फार, क्योंकि ये ट्रिक शॉट्स इजी नहीं थे बनाने। देयर वाज अ लॉट ऑफ एक्सर्शन बिहाइंड दीज ट्रिक शॉट्स, बहुत हार्ड वर्क करना पड़ता है। एंड आई शुड से that it's not everybody's cup of tea, because it needs a lot of calculations, patience, time, and coordination.
But how many attempts does it take to make a trick shot? Is it like, kabhi kabhi you probably get it in the first try, kabhi kabhi it takes a lot of time, right? Like, so on average, how long does it take?
uh, if you see Dude Perfect, वो अपने वीडियो के एंड पे दिखाते हैं कि how much time it took them to make trick shots. Over they are earning in millions. They have, I think, more than 50 million subscribers on YouTube. उनको अटेम्प्ट लगते हैं, इवन दे आर प्रोफेशनल्स, उनका प्रोफेशन ही है ट्रिक शॉट्स बनाना। इफ यू सर्च ऑन यूट्यूब डूड परफेक्ट, यू विल केम टू नो। तो अटेम्प्ट लगते हैं ट्रिक शॉट्स में। अगर आप किसी को भी लाएंगे, इवन टोनी क्रूज, जो आप जानते हैं टोनी क्रूज को, जो इंटरनेशनल फुटबॉलर है रियल मैड्रिड का, उसने भी अपनी एकेडमी में यही चैलेंज कुछ टाइम पहले क्रिएट किया था, ट्रिक शॉट्स। उसको खुद को बहुत अटेम्प्ट लगी वीडियो बनाने में, इवन आई वाज वाचिंग। तो ही इज इंटरनेशनल फुटबॉलर, इट टुक हिम मेनी अटेम्प्ट्स टू मेक वन ट्रिक शॉट वीडियो। और नाउ थिंक अबाउट मी कि मुझे कितने लगेंगे, इवन आई एम नॉट अ इंटरनेशनल फुटबॉलर। सो इट टेक्स मेनी अटेम्प्ट्स, and it depends on trick shot. If trick shot is difficult to do, it will take you much time, I should say about 1 hour or 1 to 2 hour. And if trick shot is easy to do, it will take you less time.
Okay. Um, Quickly, let's move on to discussing how would you what do you tell kids, especially growing up, right? They unke liye football is 11v11 people playing on the football field. They don't, if you tell them you can make trick shots, they'll be like, what is this? So how do we spread this information, right? Like, how do we tell them football is not just playing on the field, football is not just scoring goals, but it's also, you can, there is art in football, you can do freestyling, you can do trick shots. How do you spread this message?
इवन मैंने भी यही बातें बोली थी जब मेरा पहला इंटरव्यू था ग्रेटर कश्मीर पे, क्या it's not necessary to play football in playground. It's not all about scoring goals and going to playground to play football. We can play football through trick shots. एंड जैसा मैंने बोला, आजकल सोशल मीडिया का ज़माना है, रील्स है, यूट्यूब शॉर्ट्स है, और लोग ज़्यादा एंगेज हो रहे हैं सोशल मीडिया के साथ। आई स्टिल रिमेंबर when I started playing trick shots, when I started making trick shots, not so many people were active on social media like today is. तो मेरे लिए बहुत डिफिकल्ट था उस टाइम पे, बिकॉज कुछ ही व्यूज आते थे, 200, और वो मेरे लिए उस टाइम पे 10,000 व्यूज के बराबर थे। और मुझे कुछ ही लोग फॉलो करते थे। आई स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम जीरो, और फिर 30 फॉलोवर, 50 फॉलोवर, 100 फॉलोवर आ गए। बट विद द पैसेज ऑफ टाइम मैं ग्रो करता गया, लोग फॉलो करते गए। So it took me 5 years. I'm still working hard, I'm still struggling. Not struggling, I am still making trick shots. Struggle तो मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ, because it's my passion, it's not my dream. स्ट्रगल तो हम तब करते हैं जब हम अपने ड्रीम्स के ऊपर काम करते हैं। और या जब मेरा अभी टेडक्स था, मैंने वहाँ पे भी यही बोला कि अगर मैं अभी बोलूँगा किसी को बाहर, आई एम अ फुटबॉल ट्रिक शॉट आर्टिस्ट, ही विल बी लाइक और शी विल बी लाइक, व्हाट इज़ दैट? व्हाट आर यू टॉकिंग अबाउट? क्या वो कर रहे हैं? ट्रिक शॉट क्या होता है? और प्रोनाउंसिएशन भी आधे ऐसे करते हैं, ट्रिक शॉट और मेरे को बहुत हँसी आती है तब। और yeah, see, I reach out to many, celebrities, Bollywood actors, international footballers, international football club, national stars, Indian football team captain, and I reach out to many other, officials on Twitter. They
Yeah,
shared my videos. My content has got, I think, more than 50 million views till today. एंड या इट्स ग्रोइंग। अभी सोशल मीडिया ही इसका प्लेटफॉर्म है, लोग देख रहे हैं। इवन many youngsters from Kashmir are trying to copy me. They are, also trying to make trick shots, and that's a good thing for me कि मैंने करके दिखाया। when somebody copies your style or copies you, उसका मतलब ये होता है कि आपको सक्सेस उस चीज़ में मिल गई है, और मुझे बहुत पहले ही मिल गई थी। So I'm trying to engage, more people into these trick shots. I am trying to transfer and, connect people through sports through these trick shots. और उसमें मैंने बहुत सारी, सक्सेस भी पाई। एंड आई थिंक आगे भी बहुत सारा हार्ड वर्क करना है। अभी आई थिंक मैं इंटरनेशनल बुक ऑफ रिकॉर्ड्स के लिए भी अप्लाई कर रहा हूँ, या टेडेक्स भी हो गया। तो मुझे लगता है ये चीज़ें मैं जो अचीव कर रहा हूँ, ये मुझे हेल्प करेगी आगे जाने में। और फिर जब बाकी लोग भी देखेंगे कि हाँ, इसने ट्रिक शॉट्स के थ्रू इतना अचीव किया, तो इवेंचुअली दे विल फॉलो मी एंड
yeah,
दे विल ट्राई टू कॉपी माय, ट्रिक शॉट्स, और वो चीज़ मेरे लिए सक्सेस कहलाएगी।
right. No, you just mentioned that there are some youngsters in Kashmir who are trying to, do trick shots as well. We've seen a lot of success for Kashmir in Indian football in the recent past. We've already mentioned Danish Farouk. Real Kashmir has done very well in the I League. They finished fifth. And do you see people starting to do trick shots in Kashmir? Do you think it will happen in the next few years?
Yeah, we have a lot of, talent in Kashmir. We have a lot of emerging and budding, footballers in Kashmir,
Right.
and people are, joining sports from very young age, and that, indicates क्या, हाँ, बहुत स्कोप हो सकता है स्पोर्ट्स में या लोग इंटरेस्ट ले रहे हैं स्पोर्ट्स में, वेदर इट्स फुटबॉल, क्रिकेट और एनी अदर स्पोर्ट।
Yeah.
लेकिन आई थिंक यहाँ के लोगों में बहुत सारा पोटेंशियल है। यंगस्टर्स या बड़े लोग भी, जो एजड लोग हैं वो भी, इंटरेस्ट लेते हैं स्पोर्ट्स में। या हमारे यहाँ पे जितने भी, एथलीट्स हैं, वो बहुत कुछ अचीव कर रहे हैं, और बाकी लोग भी इनको देख के इंस्पायर होते हैं, एंड दे आल्सो ट्राइंग टू, जॉइन स्पोर्ट्स। तो वो बहुत अच्छी बात है। या आई थिंक, एज आई ऑलरेडी मेंशन्ड, कि अगर मैं कुछ अचीव करूँगा, तो मे बी बाकी लोग भी वो देख के, स्पोर्ट्स या ट्रिक शॉट्स जॉइन करे, या ट्रिक शॉट बनाना स्टार्ट करे। तो आई एम ट्राइंग माय बेस्ट। जैसे मैंने बोला, इंटरनेशनल बुक ऑफ रिकॉर्ड्स, गिनीज वर्ल्ड बुक ऑफ रिकॉर्ड्स, या इंडियाज़ गॉट टैलेंट में फिर से जाऊँगा, या टेडक्स तक पहुँचना, छोटी बात नहीं है। तो ये चीज़ें जो है, मे बी बाकियों को भी मोटिवेट कर सकती है, एंड दे विल आल्सो ट्राई टू, जॉइन स्पोर्ट्स, और ट्राई टू, दे विल आल्सो ट्राई टू मेक ट्रिक शॉट्स। तो सोर्स ऑफ इनकम भी इस टाइम पे है, यूट्यूब पे है, अभी इंस्टा भी हो सकता है, फेसबुक पे भी है, एंड दे कैन अर्न आल्सो।
Yeah, makes sense. And you just spoke, also mentioned about you tried reaching out to some international clubs. We understand that you have a partnership running with Manchester City. Would you like to share some, give us some insight about the partnership?
No, actually, it's not, collaboration with Manchester City. It's a collaboration with a jersey store, which is
Okay,
based in Jammu, which is based in
okay.
Jammu. So they send me this jersey for, collaborations, uh, so that I can, wear the jersey while making trick shots.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Just finally, Shatu, last question. Just would you like to
Let me
share
show.
your experience? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is Manchester City.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just last question. Just wanted to ask you if you wanted to share your experience about your TEDx talks and you know all the people that you've reached out to and spoken to. How was all of it? How was the experience?
Yeah, well, experience was very good. I learned a lot, and giving delivering TEDx at such a young age is a big achievement for me because I'm only 21 years old at this time, and I have achieved a lot all these years, and it's very good for me, to achieve such things at very young age, and I'm proud of myself कि मैं अभी 21 साल का हूँ और इतना अचीव किया या इतना आगे बढ़ा. uh, I could see a lot of youngsters like me who are taking drugs and alcohol in Kashmir. But as I said, I am really proud of myself कि मैंने इतना अचीव किया, बाकी को इंस्पायर किया. और लाइफ इज शॉर्ट, वी शुड ट्रैवल. मैंने बहुत ट्रैवल किया लास्ट मंथ और इन द फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ मार्च. मैं बहुत सारे लोगों से मिला. मैंने बहुत सारे लोगों से बात की. मैं दिल्ली में फिर था, बैंगलोर या चंडीगढ़. उससे पहले मैं ट्रेन से आया, तो आई मेट अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल, and some people are good, some people are bad, and I really experienced it. Some people are really kind, humble, or some people are not very kind and humble. So I just learned that uh, if you have integrity in your life, then you have achieved a lot. And we should stay grounded, and we should achieve a lot of things in our life, and that's what our mission should be. So uh, life has a lot of colors, and we only see those colors if we strive hard in our life. And you know uh, people should make some plan in their life कि मुझे इस पे काम करना है, मुझे ये कैसे करना है, मुझे वो कैसे करना है, ताकि इट्स नॉट अबाउट रिजल्ट्स, इट्स अबाउट गेनिंग एक्सपीरियंस. मैंने बहुत सारी एक्सपीरियंस गेन की. अभी टेडेक्स के लिए मैं जब गया, वहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोग थे, बहुत सारे स्पीकर्स थे, और वो मुझसे यही पूछ रहे थे कि आर यू स्टूडेंट ऑफ दिस कॉलेज. And I was like, no, I'm a TEDx speaker. So they thought I'm the only student of this college जहाँ पे मैं TEDx दे रहा था, because they couldn't believe कि इतना छोटा बच्चा TEDx में आ सकता है. क्योंकि मैं एक्सेप्ट करता हूँ, मैं भी किड हूँ, आई एम ओनली 21, और 21 बच्चा ही होता है. तो वहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोग थे, बहुत सारी ऑडियंस थी. तो आई शुड से इट वाज अ ग्रेट एक्सपीरियंस. और इतनी सारी एक्सपीरियंस इतनी छोटी उम्र में गेन करना, और मैं चाहूँगा मैं बाकियों को भी फिर आगे सिखाऊँ कि लाइफ में क्या करना है, क्या करना है, कैसे करना है और क्या नहीं करना है. तो आई एम रियली humbled, and it was a great privilege to be part of TEDx.
I thank you so much, Shah. Thank you so much for everything, and I really hope you continue to inspire a lot more kids. I hope a lot more kids in India take up practicing trick shots and understand that football is more than just playing on the field. And thanks so much for taking out the time to do this as well. I hope to have a good conversation with you sometime soon as well. And thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Rahul.